Hello there, I'm Ryan Mark. Welcome to another episode of Showbiz ReMark meets Miss Consolacion candidates. This time I am joined by Kassandra. Say hello.
Hello, Consolacionanos. I hope everyone is doing well today.
Okay, Cassandra is a journalism graduate.
Yes.
Where do you intend to use your degree?
Actually, when choosing this degree,
Okay, first and foremost, yes. Why did you
when
take
choosing
up
this degree,
journalism?
it was really challenging for me personally because I love writing, but more in a creative way. However, growing up, since I was in junior high school, teachers would really encourage me to join campus journalism. However, I'm such a coward. I really doubt myself about my capabilities in journalism. That is why when I entered college, with the influence of my mom, but I did not take it for the sense that I would achieve it for my mom. Um, I said to myself that I must take this challenge. I must challenge myself to really measure what I can do. And also because being a journalist means public service. You're not just doing it to write, to tell the truth. You're doing it for yourself, for your family, and for the people. And that is common good. And that is what is important.
So, where would you use it or where are you using it now? You're working already?
I am not working currently because I remain my focus in Miss Consolacion because this is such a big responsibility. And right now, I am using my degree by influencing people in social media, especially my friends, that it's really important to be a critical thinker in using social media. And we must be active users of it. We must remain using it only as a tool because we as humans have more capabilities of really immersing the information rather than social media. And that itself, being a graduate of journalism, I am influencing people to really fact check, to read not just the headlines, but the whole article, and not be easily manipulated with what is posted on social media, especially if it is not from a reliable source of information.
Having said that, this will bring us to my third question. I only have three questions here based on your profile. So the third question here is, what is your take on content creators who are just out there for the clicks but do not bother to fact check?
Actually, that is one of the negative effects of how accessible social media is today. And as social media, the rampant usage of it arises, a lot of content creators are already made. Most of them are self made, actually. And with that, they already have the power to, some, honestly and frankly, they try to manipulate information. And it's especially if it is based on their biases. And as journalists, it's really important that we all know personally as individuals, we all have our personal biases. But if you're a public servant, specifically a journalist, you must set that all aside. And these content creators are public figures. And it's really important to influence people to be fair and just. And yes, they just do it for clicking, and that was what we call as clickbaiting. And that is really dangerous nowadays, especially with um, explicit information. And I think that is one of the virus, I would really say virus, that really contributed to false information.
Okay, your focus is Miss Consolacion. This is not your first pageant.
This would be my second pageant.
Your
Yes.
first pageant was,
I joined Miss Jugan 2023.
and you won
This would be
there?
the second one.
You won Miss
Yeah, I
Jugan.
concluded the pageant as first runner-up.
And this will be, why do you want to be Miss Consolacion?
Actually, the
You're really
this would-
focused. You're not working yet
yeah,
because this is your focus. Why?
my my mom really convinced me to take a rest after graduating college. And so, because year 2023, during Casley's batch, your training,
Yes.
yes, sir, I screened for this pageant because I know Miss Consolacion is really a competent pageant. It is a great avenue for Women like me who like to voice out concerns and address issues and problems for the public to know, Miss Consolacion is such a great stage. And I really idolize the people that have made Miss Consolacion possible year by year, and all the queens. I really look up to them. So year 2023, I didn't make it to the roster, unfortunately. I was hurt, honestly, but I was still hopeful. Year 2024, someone contacted me, asked me if I would be joining, but I did not join. I said to myself, I must focus on studying. I must focus on my internship journey because it's really important as a graduating student. So, year 2025, I have the time because my mom said that I should take a rest, prioritize my health, and yes, I also convinced myself to try my fate again in pageantry. So I left all my doubts and took the courage, and fortunately, thank God, I made it to the roster for this year.
Yes, congratulations. But win or lose, but hopefully you will win. But
Hopefully.
after Miss Consolacion, what will you do with your journalism degree?
Actually, it's a hard question for me because when I had my internship, being a journalist is really difficult and challenging in our country, even if we are in a democratic society. It's difficult. And I really told myself if I would be practical, I would not take the journalism path yet. I would take my time to process everything and do that because being a journalist, I know you're a journalist, sir. It's really hard. It's a really big responsibility. You're not just there to write for the truth, you are writing for the truth for people to know, and that would certainly affect and help our nation. And I said to myself, I am still young. And honestly, being a journalist deserves more recognition because journalists are really rampantly imposed to threats. And that is a social injustice in our country.
You're not yet ready for that.
Yes, honestly, sir, I am not
It's
yet
actually
ready. But
dangerous to be a
that is a goal.
journalist.
That is a goal for me. That is a
Mm-mm.
goal for me. But as of now, I cannot say yet. I cannot say any timeline because I am not yet ready for that such responsibility.
I was told you had your internship at the Freeman.
Yes, sir.
When was this?
Last year,
I was not
I
yet.
was
I
an
was no.
entertainment beat reporter.
I was not around anymore there. I
Yeah.
resigned in 2020.
Actually, sir, I hope you still remember. We met already because Miss Vanessa introduced you to me. We were together, yeah,
Yeah,
during
I'm
the press
recalling,
con.
and I think I told you. I asked you, you're from where, and I
Yeah,
told you you
yeah.
should join Miss
Yes,
Consolacion.
yes.
And finally, you're here, and we're talking.
It's an honor to
Yes,
be told.
congratulations. So let's have questions from your co-candidates.
Okay. So,
Okay. So this one, who is your hero?
God, I'm really sorry if I would be a bit emotional
Sure,
about this
go ahead.
question. My hero is we have a lot of heroes in our lives, especially in our family. But I would like to highlight this moment. My hero is my father. When preparing in the midst of preparing for this pageant, I lost him.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh,
Yes, I'm really sorry for being emotional, but
it's
yeah,
okay.
because my father really inspired me to be hardworking and to earn for what you really want, to be a faithful servant of God, to be a faithful woman to your partner or man to your partner. And that for me is a great example of being a hero.
Your father was, what was his work before?
Actually, my father was a factory worker years ago, but it has been years already that he stopped working due to health concerns.
Do you think he would be happy? What do you think would he feel when you win Miss Consolacion?
I think he would really be happy because he's a really supportive father. I can say he would share my photos to relatives and such. He would be really proud to share to others that I would be joining this and that. I know, I'm
You
really
were already
assured that he would be happy.
you're already a candidate when he passed.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Another question. What is one Filipino value or cultural trait that best resonates with you and why?
Oh, what best resonates with me is faith. We Filipinos are really known to be religious, and the whole world, not just in our country. And also because I have grown in a Christ-centered family. I am a born again Christian. I was born and raised of that, and my father is a pastor. So
Mm.
faith and relationship with God is really important to me, and that's what best resonates with me. And I think a lot of Filipinos also would agree to that because we Filipinos are really faithful, really trust in God. And for me, that is really important as a human being because there are a lot of uncertainties in our world. And having faith in God is one of the reasons that we hold on to.
I like that. I like that you are religious and your faith is strong. But was there or which event in your life that you consider as a test to your faith?
When, yeah, I lost
Your dad
my
died.
father, there was not a day, maybe just uh, a little moment that I asked God why, because I believe I'm still young, and I believe also that I haven't made him proud yet because I just graduated and I want to give back. But then I remember that his will will always be done, and there is a reason for everything. But that really tested me that moment.
How many siblings do you have?
I am the fourth one, and I have five other siblings because we are six.
Okay. What lesson did you learn from him that you will cherish forever?
If you want something, you would really work for it. No excuses. That is the kind of a man my father was.
Was how do you want people to remember you after this pageant?
Oh. I want people to remember me as a candidate who is outspoken, who would not be afraid to really voice out, because as a communication student or having a degree in journalism, it's really important to speak, to communicate, and not just plainly communicate, but to communicate effectively. And I want to be that example that people would see in me in joining this pageant.
I think you should try broadcasting after
Actually,
this
sir, some
pageant.
people would tell me that, but I am still
You're
processing
because
things.
you have the voice, your voice is good, it's
Thank you.
modulated, and you're spontaneous.
Thank you so much, sir.
And I can feel and I can see that you are well principled.
Thank you. It's such an honor,
You
sir.
will be incorruptible as a broadcaster soon.
Soon, why
Think
not?
about it. Okay, let's have questions from me this time.
Oh my God.
Consolacion, being a first class municipality, is clearly booming. What traditions would you want to remain intact after the town finally become a highly industrialized city?
Living in Consolacion for almost 10 years, I have witnessed how it improved, especially in our industry. And I just want the culture of sarok making to remain because it's really a treasure of Consolacion. Imagine in the mountainous area of Tolo Tolo, there are sarok weavers, and it's such a great culture to be preserved. And I think people should give importance to that. It's not a simple task to weave. It's really difficult, and it takes so much passion and dedication to pour into that craft. And that is what makes Consolacion being identified. That is why I believe it should be protected and loved.
Have you tried weaving it?
No, sir, how I wish I can, because honestly, I made an article about that, about Sarok, because I want to highlight Consolacion. And I really planned to go to Tolo Tolo. Unfortunately, due to I was really overloaded with academic responsibilities, and I don't have anyone to contact in Tolo Tolo to reach out to the weavers. But thank God I won. I won with that article. And so I'm really happy that because the ones who judge that are local, national, and international journalists. a friend of Miss Mitzi and Brad. Hi, Miss. So I was really happy that these journalists have read that article because in that sense, they know that, oh, this is Consolacion. This is what makes Consolacion unique and important.
Nag-abot mo Mitzi di ay?
Yes, she is my
Senior
sponsor,
reporter.
feature writing professor.
Ah, what?
Yes.
Ah, you're from USJR?
No, sir, I'm from CNU. She was a
nagtudlo
part-timer
siya
at that time.
I see. I didn't know that. Okay. Abi na kung sa Freeman mo nag-abot ni
No,
Mitzi.
sir.
Personally, do you really want Consolacion to become a city or you prefer it to remain a municipality?
I really agree with that, that Consolacion must be a city because it can be a city. Actually, when you will roam around Consolacion, it looks like a city already.
Yes.
And with that, if Consolacion would be a city, there would be more local budget, meaning more opportunities for the people, more improvements, more infrastructures. And being a city doesn't mean that we just want to be independent. We want more for the people. We want more for our community. And that is in a ripple effect that can contribute to the betterment of our whole province, our whole nation, I can say.
Last. Hashtag on and on Consolacion.
On and on, Consolacion, the very famous tagline, very easy to remember. And I think for me, that means that Consolacion keeps on growing, Consolacion keeps on improving, and it keeps going on and on and on. Because people here in Consolacion are very hardworking, and while practicing, during our practices, I have witnessed how our committee, our organizers, the people here in the municipality are working tirelessly on and on. And that itself, we can say that our government here in Consolacion are doing everything that they can for the improvement of our municipality. That is why the tagline itself really represents our municipality, I can say.
Because you are opinionated, I want you to answer this. Hashtag Nepo babies.
Oh. Today, the term Napo baby become contextual, I can say, with the issue of flood control projects with corruption. The Napo baby is now directly associated with the children of politicians who are exposing their lavish lifestyles, even though their parents or their relatives are public servants. But originally, if you think about Napo babies, these are people who have given the opportunity because they are a son or a daughter of a certain celebrity, politician. But we cannot also deny the fact that a lot of these, what we coin as Napo babies, have worked hard for their title or for the position that they're already in. However, when we talk about the context of corruption, I think when you grow up, you would always ask your parents, what's your work, mom? What's your work, dad? How much is your salary? Where did you get it from? These Napo babies, I can say most of it, I would not say all, are aware of what their parents are doing, are aware of where their money come from. And they are lavishing, they have lavish lifestyle and they're exposing it every day in social media. And when you confront them, when you ask them, they can't even answer. And they can't even give you direct answers to your specific question. They will just be really defensive. I'm sorry to tell that, but they would be really defensive. And some would just make fun of how we voice out because we know as Filipinos we need justice. And I hope those type of babies could realize someday.
Kassandra, oh my gosh. You might just win this.
Hopefully,
How tall are
hopefully.
you? How
Sir?
tall are you?
I am 5'2". I'm not that tall. I'm not that
And you'll
tall
be wearing how
candidates.
long? How many inches?
I don't know, maybe 5'8", because this is 6 inches.
I think you might just win this. If you're
Hopefully, I am praying for
spontaneous.
that.
And good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Thank you so much. It was nice talking to you.
It's also nice, sir.
And
It's really an honor.
you should consider broadcasting.
Hopefully soon. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'm ReMark. That was Showbiz ReMark. Up close. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Very